And there we are. We're all set.
And we're live.
Yeah. So you getting a lot of snow or?
Oh my god. I just posted another video. It was so pretty this morning. Like, because it's been really cold here. Usually the snow will melt within a few days, but it's been like 5 days and it's still rock solid. And it just looks like like a blanket of glitter laying on the ground today. So I had to take a little video of it walking back from putting Autumn on the bus because this is the first day she's had to go to school this week because they didn't have school because of the
Well,
snow.
yeah. And then we got more
Um,
coming in.
do we really?
Yeah, we're supposed to get more this weekend.
Oh shit. No.
Hey,
Oh well.
Lavender, Reaper.
Oh yeah, I gotta pull up chat. Yeah, I was wondering if it was something to do with like all these factories being shut down and like people aren't out and polluting as much and just a lot less pollution during the last year. I'm wondering if that's like not not like taking away the pollution that was already here, but like helping to move forward. You know what I mean? With less
Yeah,
pollution because it has
that
not snowed like this
we haven't had snow like this for a while,
since I was a kid. It is not.
and
We have
January
had.
was really weird. January is usually your coldest month, and yet we
Yeah.
weren't that cold. So I think some of it has to do with that. Hey, Kit Kat, four scores.
There it
So I think a lot of that has to do with that. I think it's really changing up our climate.
is. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
All
So,
right. Now, because
hey,
I think
Susan.
you could hear it beeping, so I turned my ring down, so hopefully you can't hear anything now.
Oh, you're
Hey,
fine.
Kit Kat, Lavender, Susan, for Irish Reaper Man. How's Reaper Man feeling?
He's doing good. He's at work,
That's good.
so
Oh, I'm
he's
glad
doing
to
good. His
glad to
back
hear
still
that.
bothered him a little bit, but he's doing
I
good.
I bet. I'm sure it's gonna be bothering him for a little while.
Well, yeah.
So,
But so, what's your take on all of this? I want to play
well,
detective people and
which
Christy.
which this are you talking about first?
Well, the whole Diane thing. I mean, we've talked about it in our chat,
Yeah. See, my whole
and
thing is I don't really even have an opinion on the Diane thing because I don't know. I don't know what happened. So I'm not going to say that she did this or didn't do that because I don't know. But I also know that I don't feel like it's my place to demand anything because I wasn't giving those donations. So who the frig am I to demand anything from anybody?
exactly.
Um, and I also feel like the people that are choosing to really bite down on this topic are the worst people that could have bit down. If okay, so if somebody that is loved in this community and well known to be an amazing person, if they would have taken this topic, people would have listened. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
because the community, people that are known for lying, scamming, cheating, all that, they're the ones that are picking up this topic and just running with it. It makes it less, it minimizes it, honestly, in my opinion.
yeah,
People don't want to hear anything from those people. We don't want to hear STS. We don't want to hear MFW, especially knowing their past.
right.
So,
See,
because both of
my
those
point,
people,
I agree with you on all of that.
right.
And it's like I said, we talked in our chat about all of it. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Do I go to ladies' night? Not very often at all. I probably will pop in, listen to ladies' night maybe once every 6 months, if that.
Same.
Do I have a dog in the fight? No. Have I ever donated? No.
Same.
Do I honestly believe that she's done anything wrong? No, I don't. Now, has she done silly little things like pranks and stuff like that in the past? Yeah, she's owned that.
Right.
She said that. She sent a pizza to TT. She's done stuff. She's owned all of that.
Right.
Do I see her taking money from children? No, I don't.
I was talking to somebody earlier that happens to disagree. But this is somebody that I talk to often. We disagree all the time on lots of things. And I can see the opposite side. I get it. I understand why they're questioning things. I do understand that. But I just, exactly like you just said, I just can't believe that she is that type of person that would like steal in the name of children. Like, I just can't see. Maybe that's just me. I choose to see the best in people, but I just cannot see her doing that. I don't know.
No. But as far as Diane goes, no. I don't believe that she would do it. Especially not when there's children involved. Exactly. I don't see that happening.
And that's my biggest thing. If it was just like, for something different, then I'd probably be a lot more apt to believe it.
Right.
But when it involves children, I do not want to think that somebody that I've always thought of, and like you said, she's not perfect. She's done things, but she is considered a pillar of the community. And even through, whatever she's done or whatnot, I've always seen the redeeming quality of her being that she helped. And I do not want to think that any of that's wrong. I don't know.
Right. Well, like
it's a hard
Random Life says, I think people collect money for charity on here should need to be transparent with their receipts. Do I agree with that wholeheartedly? If you're saying that you're going to donate this certain amount, whether it be your super chats or your Teesprings, do I believe that, yeah, you should be transparent. That's the reason why you have a community page. Post those on your community page. If you don't want to bring them to the forefront on a live stream, put them on your community page. But also on that community page, put the link for that particular charity, whatever it is you're taking donations for. Make sure that you're also running that periodically on your community page.
Right.
Does Diane do that? Yes, she does. She also has the St. Jude under all her descriptions and things in her video. So everybody also has the option of donating directly to them.
Well, and that's my thing.
The super chat thing, and it's like I said in our chat, and Pirate even pointed this out last night. When you super chat a creator, the first thing that creator does is call your name out and say thank you. I think the whole point of super chatting, people super chatting, wasn't for the fact that those super chats were actually going to go to that charity. They were more or less wanting to have their name called out.
Well, partially, yeah. Partially. I think some of it because they knew that it was going to a good cause. But it was also because, of course, you want to be, when you really, really support a channel, of course, anybody would like to be recognized by them. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I do agree with that somewhat, but then again, some of the people, because like you said, I don't really even go in there that often. So that's why it's hard for me to say, because I haven't been in every chat. I don't know the ins and outs, because I go in there, whenever I see an interesting title and I'm like, oh, let me pop in here and see what's going on. So
Yeah.
I don't even have enough context to really even give a full observation on the situation. And that's mainly why when I made my video yesterday, I didn't even talk about Diane in particular. And I said that this isn't even really defending or the situation or anything like that, because I don't have enough information. I haven't been around enough. But what I do know is that people that are known scammers and liars, picking up on this subject, is hurting.
Yeah.
If really all they wanted was Diane to show receipts and stuff,
Yeah.
the people that are thirsty aren't helping that happen.
Yeah. Mandy, you do know that you're muted, right? Because I thought maybe brother was home. Okay, she's popping out and coming back in, because I thought maybe brother was home for lunch and they were talking right then. So she'll be back.
Yeah.
Monty, Four Scores, Susan. Anybody else that I missed?
Hey,
Christy. Whoever else is sitting back and listening. Eric.
Random
I think what really
Okay,
got me
better?
that's much better.
Okay.
Much
Sorry.
I think what really got me last night when Laura did a live stream, puts pirate in the title, knowing pirate did not want to go over there. Didn't want to be involved in it.
That's what I mean. People are like making live stream after live stream about this, and they're monetized. So, I mean, listen, it's a thing, I guess. Whatever.
And then when Pirate had finally had enough of listening to her, and when she came out and said that the reason why Pirate wasn't there was because evidently Diane was paying her.
Yeah, I heard that.
Well, no, Diane's not paying anybody to say anything about this.
No.
Diane doesn't have to, is my point. You see, Diane has a certain character about herself. She doesn't have to pay somebody to come and have her back on anything.
Yeah.
And for Laura to insinuate that, well, of course, that was going to make Pirate go there. I kind of think that was the whole thing behind saying that, because she knew once she said that, Pirate was going to go over there to set the record straight. And Pirate did set the record straight. Now, as far as their talk that they had last night on Laura's stream, what really got me was the fact that Laura was saying, I'm not calling her a scammer. But in the same sense, she was calling her a thief.
It was. Because, you know,
but then when Pirate pointed that out to her, how can you say she's a thief? She's not a scammer, but yet you're calling her a thief. When Pirate pointed that out, well, I didn't mean it that way. But then 3 minutes later, she would do it again.
Right. Backpedal.
Yeah.
Yep. And
now,
like
you've got all these people saying and what really is has burnt me up about all of it is you got people coming into chats and dropping St. Jude's number, telling people to call this number and all this. That's fine and good. But do you not realize that every single person that's calling St. Jude is you're taking time away from that operator from actually taking real donations
Exactly.
while they're trying to answer your stupid questions about YouTube.
All right, now I do want Stewie what he means, because I do remember the whole Tucker thing. I was just reading his comments though. Tucker's a scammer that stole from St. Jude. Now this one wants to parade him around like he's a hero. Do you mean, I'm not sure what you mean by that. Which honestly, I'm not. I think that, you know, opinions are welcome, and that's what I said in my video. Everybody's allowed to their opinion, and I'm not going to knock anybody for having their opinion.
Right.
And that's why we've always got along so well, because we are a group. We are the small group of people in this community that are able to have constructive conversations, even if we don't agree with each other.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Stewie, I agree that Tucker did take loans and didn't pay them back. That I totally agree with. Several people within that community over there has said that. Now, the whole St. Jude thing with Tucker was Tucker did make one donation to St. Jude. He did do that. He didn't donate an entire lump sum like he originally said he was going to, but he did make one. So you can't really say that he stole a bunch of money because he didn't say how much he was going to donate. Everybody assumed he was going
I'm going to tell you something about Tucker.
Lump sum.
Am I echoing or anything, y'all?
No, you're fine.
Good.
Tucker knows he has got that voice. He knows how to talk. He does a lot of word salad and stuff like that.
Right.
I know Tucker real well. Stewie.
Yeah.
No, he's not. But he's going to come in and try to be. I'm going to tell you that.
Oh, yeah.
Because I heard him last night on Jenny Jen Jens, and he was very condescending. He was like, I've got info that could bury, whatever. Okay. It would blow the whole community up. Okay. Show it then. I mean, show what you got. What you got?
Yeah.
And y'all know I adored Tucker. I adored that man. Mm-hmm. But right is right and wrong is wrong.
Exactly. I mean, I'm not saying that what he did was right by any means.
Well, no.
Because it wasn't. It was flat out wrong.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the fact of it was, did he scam? Yes, he did. He wholeheartedly did.
Right.
But in the same sense, to continue his scam along, he made that first initial donation to St. Jude. After that, the rest of it went into his pocket. I totally agree on that. It did.
He used a technicality to his advantage. So he did make that for donation, but so then whenever he kept taking donations and then people called him out on it, he could say, hey, technically I did donate.
Yeah. I mean, Tucker knew exactly what he was doing and how to do it. I mean, plain and simple. He did.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as making his first donation, he did make that one donation.
Oh yes, he absolutely did.
Oh, he absolutely did.
He did it live.
Yeah.
Period. So anybody that was there seen it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we all seen it. I mean, everybody that was in that live stream seen it.
Mm-hmm.
So from that point on, Not one person asked him for a receipt afterwards because he did that first initial one.
Right.
And that's how he did what he did and how he got away with it.
Mm-hmm.
Plain and
Exactly.
simple. Now, the Tucker situation and the Diane situation is two different things. And people
Yes.
are trying to lump it into one, and it's not.
Right.
Yeah.
And y'all know I stood up for Tucker and I caught hell for it. You know?
We
But
both
when you
did. We both
Right.
did. When he
Well,
made that
absolutely.
first initial donation, we were both there. We were both
I
in
was-
that live stream.
Mm-hmm.
And from that point on, both of us believed everything he said that he was donating,
Yeah.
everything. We both took hell for the fact that we said, no way, no way. Tucker wouldn't do that. We stood up for Tucker. We both
Mhm.
caught hell for that.
Mhm.
Were we wrong? Yeah, we were wrong.
Right.
Because not
Yeah.
only did he scam the entire community, but he also scammed people out of their friendships with him.
Right.
Thank you.
Hey, we
And I
see
agree.
you, everybody. Miss Christy,
Hey, we
Booker
see you.
K, Monchi Chi.
But yeah,
Stewie.
I mean, I totally agree with Stewie 100%.
Mhm.
Total scammer. I mean, total scammer. But Tucker was not just a scammer. He is a
Right.
professional con artist.
Yeah.
Straight across the board.
Me too. For I missed the whole group. You know, I made a video the other day, but I did not post it because it was just me talking or whatever, and I was like, you know, take your emotions out of the equation. Take all of your emotions out of it because that's going to get you fucked up. Period.
Yeah.
Take
Yep.
take the emotional part out of it and look at the facts. That's you're going to have. Bye, Stewie. Have a good day.
Bye, Stewie.
Bye, Stewie. That's my
Yeah.
thing is that I don't really have a dog in either of those fights because I was never close to Tucker and I've never been close to Diane either. Yeah, I pop in every now and then, but it's, I don't know.
Right. I've never
close
been
to
on
either of them.
Diane's until Mama Beth. I had to get on there to defend my husband. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And that was the one and only time I've ever been on Diane's panel.
Yeah.
Ever.
I saw Mama Beth over there talking smack, and I was like, "Listen, you are one to talk." And that was my whole point is that, you know, she was the first one to hop on there and start, you know, name calling and hooting and hollering. And I'm like, haven't you had enough? Like, you always say that people are trying to kill you with heart attacks, but you are the first one to jump in every single time there's anything going on. I mean, you have done very similar things. And I'm not saying that people aren't allowed to voice opinions or concerns because I think that's healthy. I think that questions should be raised if someone has questions. But to just be condescending and hateful about it when
Right. That's what I mean. Take your emotions, your hate, your love, your just to take the emotional side out of it and then come at somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you hate them, take the hate out of it. If you love them, take the love away and just come at them straight ahead with no emotions attached to it and try it that way.
That's very hard to do, though. I'm not gonna lie, because if I thought one of you guys was, which I would never think that because I know you guys better. The few people that I'm very close to, I know better than to know any of you would do anything like that. But if I thought that something crazy was going on, I'm not gonna lie, I would have a hard time. It would be really, really hard for me to even have a question. You know what I mean? It would be hard for me to even come to you with a question like that, because what do you say to somebody that you really, really care about? You know? I don't know.
Yeah. I got you, Bandy. I know your other one was French.
You guys hear my cat in here? Freaking
Yeah.
out. What, babies?
But see, what got me was, and then today I watched part of Benny G and Stellar. Now, all of a sudden, he has an inside track to the fraud unit.
Who,
Well,
Vinny?
no, Stellar. Stellar says he's got inside to the fraud unit, evidently, or something. And what got me was, where was he when the FBI was investigating the whole Gotti situation?
I don't even remember what that situation is.
I watched a documentary on the mafia, and they were following three families. One being Gotti, being how he is so much, he's more or less intertwined with the other two families.
Mm-hmm.
They went to Gotti would send donations to there was three Pacific charities he sent money to. One was St. Jude. One was muscular dystrophy. Another one was I think it was Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Yeah.
Now, Gotti became involved with giving donations to St. Jude when his mother's cousin had two children that had developed cancer. So he started sending donations to them. The FBI, when they were investigating Gotti, had wanted to know, they assumed he was money laundering through these organizations, which he wasn't, and it was proved that he wasn't. But what they did was they went to these organizations and wanted the records on his donations and if there was, all transactions across the board. It took the FBI a year and 3 months to get a court order, a search warrant, to even look in their records. Now, you're going to tell me that these people are calling St. Jude and getting information in 24 hours?
Mm.
Now I see where you're reading. I was like, well, probably because he doesn't, know those people, so he's not that interested in it. But now I see what you're saying. Like, you're saying that if it takes the FBI that long to figure out anything, then how are these people just figuring it out within minutes? That's what you're saying?
And the funny thing about it was, Gotti had already been arrested, and it was during his trial that the FBI was given the search warrants to go into those records.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he wasn't even charged with money laundering to begin with.
Okay.
So you're going to tell me that all of these people are calling up there and getting all this information in 24 hours, and the FBI can't do that shit?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Like I told my husband, I said, there's not like tens of people have called. There are literally hundreds of people that have now called St. Jude's to try to get information.
Are they even allowed to give that kind of information?
Not 10 or 20 or 50. Hundreds of people are calling St. Jude's to try to find out information. Now, we live in America. We know there's a Privacy Act that is, they've got to uphold it. They have to. Well, Eric, yeah, the privacy laws, the St. Jude set up. No way is anyone getting any information on the balance being donated. Exactly. Like,
Yeah,
so
I was asking if you're even
people are
allowed
just
to do
blatantly lying about the shit, spinning the
that. I agree
narrative again,
there. Different
using it for
situations.
drama, using it for live streams. Demonetize your fucking live streams and then do a live stream on it or whatever. You know,
I
don't have your
recall,
super chats on. Don't put
yeah,
ads
yeah,
on it.
But
You
we
know,
we see you what and
situation is not this situation. People do talk
I think what
in
you're saying is
constant
that
hundreds.
but
people are
what information some people are getting is on a entirely different entirely different channel. There is a channel or a fundraiser out of another state that is actually called Ladies Night Out.
Mm-hmm.
So you got people calling St. Jude wanting information on Ladies Night. They're going to type Ladies Night into the computer, and because it is a fundraiser, which means their records are open to the public to see or get information on,
Mm-hmm.
which being an actual fundraiser through St. Jude, you actually have their permission.
I don't know. I'm open to sides right now.
I really hope that Diane comes with her proof and what she can show and everything like that. I really hope that that happens. Like, I am hoping beyond hope that, you know,
I
she
do
can,
too.
you know, prove, because listen, this is fucking damaged people's, their way of, like, their way of thinking when they give someone something now. You know, this has changed their perspective on everything for so many
Yep.
people. And that to me is just, oh my God. Now you've got Katie over there putting Mothers Against Drunk Driving link in her chat. Good for you, Katie. Good for you. Why didn't you do that 3 or 4 months ago when you know, said you were collecting for them, but you never, you know, really proved it? Just saying.
Right.
No one asked you for a receipt. It's okay though, because she's Katie.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know.
like I said, I'm open to both ideas right now. I really do hope that she does come through with the receipts. And it's like I was telling somebody earlier, maybe it's just me not wanting to believe something like that could happen from somebody that I've always seen their redeeming quality is that they help people. And so it's very, very hard for me to even think.
Right, Angelo.
Angelo's absolutely
oh my
right.
God. But do you think that if, listen to me, y'all know good and damn fucking well that if Diane would have showed the receipts 2 days later, 24 hours later, there's still going to be that handful of people that, you know, it is a fake. You know what I mean? So you can't win. You can't win in this place. I'm not taking up for Diane. Goddamn, I took up for Tucker and got hell for it. I will not. I'm not defending either side. I'm just saying my perspective on it. This is a fucked up place to be right now because of not only Diane. Okay, not just. It's not all Diane's fault.
No.
No, and that's ridiculous.
Because for a lot of people, you know, and you're right too, because even if she would have came out the same day, there would have been a handful of people that would have been like, oh, I don't believe those are doctored or whatever. But a handful of people is much better than people losing faith in you day after day after day. You know what I mean? Because each day that goes by, a little more people are like, I don't know. So I hope she does come out with the receipt. I really do. But I also understand what Angelo is trying to say, because for some people now, since it's been so long,
it's too late. Mm-hmm. Exactly, Mandolin. Nobody.
Exactly.
so fucking, I'm torn.
Nobody is
That's it.
going
That's the
to
only word. That's the only way I
Nobody's
can put it.
going to
I gotta
believe.
mute.
You're going to have these people over here who are going to believe and uphold everything that Diane shows, and you're still going to have these people over here saying it's not real, it's fake.
Right. Exactly.
The heading on it's wrong. The wording's wrong.
Hey,
They're
Anna
going to find something wrong with no matter what she shows.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
If
gonna have
she
to
would have come forward and put her receipts out every month on her community page, she could have told people, you want to see what was donated and everything else, it's on the community page. She could have done that every month.
I agree, Mandolin. Looking at
And
Diane's character.
None of this would be called into question now, because it would have already been out there.
If I go by, like Dragon Lady, we go back to what you said earlier. We're going by Diane's character. What we know of Diane. Yes, she is a beautiful, lovely lady. She's helped so many in this community, as Angelo has, as many of us other have. And I love that about this community. I absolutely love y'all. And that's all I can go by, y'all, is Diane's character, what I know of her. You know what I'm saying? That's all we can do, because we really, at the end of the day, it's sad to say, but we don't even know each other, y'all. We don't. Unless you live with somebody, you don't really know them. You have to live with someone to know them, you know? So I'm just saying, I'm going by what I know of Miss Diane. That's what I've always called her, Miss Diane. Her character, to me, she's not a thief. She's you
get a pass.
Go ahead. I'm so frustrated. I'm sorry.
You're gonna believe it or they're not, and I think that's much. Either you see her as a good person who you trust, and you're just gonna trust her, or you're gonna be, you know, either you're gonna be in the middle, which, like I said, I'm side, or there's a person that doesn't believe it.
We see you. I'm not saying that at all. Nobody gets a pass. Listen, look at Tucker. He went incognito. His channel name is Flipped Biscuit. So, I mean, it's either she's going to have to show, the proof and prove to everybody that she did the right thing, or she's going to be like Tucker and have to go incognito and change her channel name and not have the same group of friends and lose. I mean, that's what's going to happen. Period.
Because eventually people are going to lose faith. Eventually, you know what I mean? Like, she's going to have to do something. And I hate to say that, because, you know, I don't dislike her anyway. But I have a feeling that people are just going to start, you know what I mean? Even the people that are way behind her and trust her so much, they're going to eventually start losing faith little by little when, you know what I mean? They're defending her tooth and nail, and she won't. If she has the receipts, then she could end it right now, but she won't. They're gonna eventually lose faith in their friend, and I don't want that for her. I just hope she shows a receipt soon. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And that this can just.
Eric, I understand what you're saying. I felt terrible for Diane and Randy both when that happened. It never should have happened. But bringing up their family members and showing receipts is actually two different things. Because the fact of it is, you have people giving money, okay? And what people don't understand is that once you give that money to whoever it is you give it to, once it's out of your hands, it's no longer yours. Now, Diane,
That's right. Now, are you going to go ask the homeless man at Walmart? I gave you $5. Did you go buy beer or did you go buy a box of food or chicken, whatever? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Are you going to really do that? Tell me.
No,
Put a
no.
1 in the fucking chat if you're going to give a homeless person $20 and you're going to go back and make sure they did what they said they were going to do, what they have on their sign.
Right.
Will, need money for diapers for my baby. Are you going to go back and make sure? Because please do keep that same energy everywhere you
Exactly.
go.
The
Sorry,
only way you're
I'm
going to
fucking
know,
pissed.
the only way you're going to know if the money went for what you were told it was going for is if you have the receipt. That's what I'm saying. If she would have put this out a long time ago, she wouldn't be facing what she's facing right now.
Not at all. And I know you're getting upset. We're just having discussion, and that's
Yeah.
healthy. It's healthy for us to all have differing opinions and be able to talk to each other about it. I would much rather us be sitting here and talking to each other and going back and forth than us screaming at each other and kicking people out of the chat. That's not a healthy.
Yeah, I'm not going to do
way.
that. I'm not
No.
going to fight with people in the chat, or
No.
I'm just not going to do it. It's not. Bye. We see
You
you.
don't
Love
need-
you, sweetheart.
Bye, we see you. Thank you for coming, sweetie.
I believe with absolute.
You know that you're allowed to be
We
here and
see
have
you.
your
I'm
opinion
telling
anytime.
you. I'm telling you, my mind is wide open. I'm keeping an open mind and an open heart. Y'all, please.
And that's all you can do.
Exactly.
That's all I can do. I've been through this before, and it fucking hurts. It sucks. It hurts everyone involved.
Yes, it does. It absolutely does.
Y'all know that. We've been through this.
I
And
mean,
we actually know where Wendy and Randy stand. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know how they feel a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, because we were like, and Stitches, you remember when I first came in and I said, this shit's scripted. Y'all were ready to throw me out the whole group. So, just saying, I thought that from the beginning, but nobody's giving me my role. So I'm just playing my role as, I'm ad-libbing. Ain't that how you say it?
I mean, the thing with us is we're not really supporters of Diane's channel. I mean, we're not there all the time. We're not. So we're kind of like on the outside looking in.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
And for us to say she should have been transparent from the beginning, from the get-go, she wouldn't be facing what she's facing now.
Yeah.
Do we believe that she's scammed? No, I don't believe that she has scammed. I don't.
Not me either.
But do I think that she made mistakes along the way?
Absolutely.
She most definitely did by not being transparent.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's like I said, she has a big enough channel that she has a community page. She should have posted those receipts every month on that community page.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree.
She did not abuse Stellar. Who said she abused Stellar? Oh my God.
And with her not doing that,
be right back.
Now everybody is talking about this right now.
Wait, hold on, I'm reading comments. I agree, Lisa. If you have nothing to hide, then you should be proud to show the work that you've done. And I agree with that. Is everybody still there?
Yeah, we're here.
Okay, I didn't know. I think that I think you're right, and that's what we've been saying, over and over is that if she would have just showed those receipts, then we wouldn't be here right now. But honestly, I feel bad too for for Randy and Wendy because those are her best friends. And
Yeah.
they're going through it just as hard as she is, and they didn't do anything. But they're going
Right.
through it, and they're being judged just as hard as she is. So I feel bad for them too, because I know that I don't even think that they know exactly what's going on. You know what I mean? So it's just, I don't know, it's just a shitty situation altogether, and we're all staying open-minded. We have our opinions, but we're also not saying that anybody that agrees, disagrees, whatever, is wrong and you're dumb for not seeing it our way or whatever.
Right. Well, Liza, yelling and screaming and mocking somebody's religion, do I agree with that? No, I don't. But
Well, of course not.
did we do that here? No.
No, of course not.
But my point is, he shouldn't have
I'm just going to say this.
become
Stellar is a wishy-washy, and that's all I'm going to say.
right.
I've seen it with my own eyes. I've heard it with my own ears 2 years ago or a little bit less.
There,
You know, Tucker was on point. He had the receipts. Stellar seen them himself. And then all of a sudden, you know, it changes.
yeah, it was
So
all, he all
that's
changed.
my take on Stellar, period.
yeah.
I don't care about his religion. I could give a fuck about his religion or his ministry or whatever. That's what I'm
Right.
saying, period.
Right.
All right, I'll be right back.
I mean,
Sorry.
See, a lot of this situation, I don't even know enough about it to even have
Right.
like Stellar. I don't know Stellar. I don't really know Tucker. A lot of these people that I only have a certain few people that I really keep up with, like watch everything that's
Right.
going on. So a lot of this,
right.
I can't really give a full observation on because I don't have the full observation.
Right.
All I can
See-
talk about is what I've seen personally.
Oh, hey, Sin. Hey, Sin, y'all. Sin was
What?
sick. I hope you're feeling better, Cynthia. We love you.
Yes, definitely.
So sorry you don't feel good.
Yeah. That's horrible.
Crystal?
Not feel good.
Long time no see.
Hello, Crystal.
Yeah, I know. It's been a while
But you
since I
see,
seen you.
the whole Stellar thing, what got me was the fact that he gave Randy $1,200.
Yeah.
You don't give somebody on the internet $1,200 unless you're trying to put them in your pocket.
Well, and didn't he turn around and like use it to try to I don't know. I heard something yesterday about him like threatening her not to talk about I don't know. I don't have enough information.
Crystal, I want to tell you, you look so good, Crystal. You look so happy. You just have a glow about. I am so happy for you, Crystal. I love you, girly. So happy for you. Everyone deserves happiness, and I think she's found hers.
Yeah, Crystal has come a long way, and
Yes,
she
she
deserves
has.
every bit of it.
Yeah,
deserves
she's
it
like the
all.
little sis around here. She's everybody's little sister. We have to keep an eye on that one. She's doing so good. So happy for her. And y'all, everybody can come and please share y'all's opinions. Be honest. Nobody's going to hold it against you here. No bashing in the chat here. Everybody has
Right.
the right to speak their fucking mind. It's the freedom in USA,
Right.
freedom of speech. So, do it up. Do it up, like Gabe says. Because I love all of y'all. And this is just torn. So many
Now,
people.
Liza, that's
Hey, Liza.
Liza.
Get it really? Just say Randy and Diana are shady. Why do you think Diana and Randy are shady? I've hurt many people in the community. No, it's just please be open-minded to look at all the facts.
But you have
See,
to look
Liza,
at the
I
fact
said
that
you got
not
to take
only
that.
have Diane and Randy and Wendy, they have done things, and they have said they done things.
Mm-hmm.
Has
Hey, Miss Lee.
anybody ever really agreed with some of the stuff that they've done? No.
Hell no. Mm-mm.
No. But
Yeah.
they're not as shady as the other ones doing the stuff to them. I mean, you have to look at it. It's a two-way street. If somebody
Yeah.
does something to you,
Oh, the
you're
septic guy.
going
He's been
to
in
come
every
back
chat.
at them. I mean,
I
you are
agree.
definitely.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I
The
mean,
septic guy's been all over this morning. Do you
oh,
sleep? Do you ever sleep, septic guy? And I'm sure that you meant to. I'm sure that you meant to spell it the spectic eye or something. Septic. Why are you
No,
septic, honey?
yeah,
like Jack Septic. I don't think we've
CPS.
made any assumptions or speculations. I
right.
think that we're pretty
No.
open-minded.
Right.
I mean, Liza. I don't know if you were around when all of the Suboxone thing was all a big thing. Was there wrongs on all sides of that? Yes, there was.
There's all part of every
But people
situation.
have come forward and said, hey, this is what happened. I was wrong. And that's that. Did they own their wrongs? Yes, they did.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody involved in that situation has owned up to what they did. Were they wrong? I mean, a person can say, I'm sorry or whatever. It doesn't matter whether you say you're sorry or you're not. It depends on the person that you did it to, if they're willing to accept your apology. It has nothing to do with the rest of the community, whether they're going to accept it.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Septic guy, I don't care about your opinion, sweetheart. You're you can have your own opinion and I can have mine and we can disagree and we
Right.
can still get along. How about that?
you
Yeah.
don't have to, insult just because you have a different opinion. I
As
think
far
that you're the one that
Yeah.
can handle
thing,
the you have to
another
insult
thing,
people.
as far as calling on a pizza, do you know how many pizzas TT got?
Right.
I mean, Diane was the only one that came forward and said, hey, I sent her a pizza.
That's truth. Diane is the only one that admitted to
The
it.
only one. And she called a pizza. Do you know how many channels are on YouTube that base their content off of making prank phone calls?
Right. Life Rewinded said, why isn't anyone questioning all Laura's scams? Laura, lawyer, some puppy fundraiser for funeral flowers and members of Dollar Ziggy Patreon. She only showed one receipt. Jeez. I don't know. I do not know. I've got to mute. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hit that one because I don't know that whole situation either. And that's my whole thing is that for these things, I have even said, I can't give a full opinion because I don't know the full situation. So I don't think that we're like being biased here or anything like that. Well, I did hear you say something earlier, and I have to give an opinion on that. I heard you say something about Diane doing things, but other people have done worse things to her. But I do have to say that even though people have done things to her, we have to accept our own parts too. You know what I mean?
Two wrongs don't make a right.
No.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And if I'm wrong right now, if I'm sitting here and I'm wrong about everything I've said today, I'm willing to accept that. And not many people are willing to do that, especially in this community. A lot of people like to double down, but the people on this panel, I will tell you right now, if we are wrong, we'll take it.
Yeah.
That's it. To get that since she is do what?
Yeah, that one I don't know anything about. I've didn't even know they had a fundraiser for Ziggy. So
Yeah, I didn't either.
I
yeah.
think there's two. Away, God rest her precious soul. And I think there's another Ziggy, sis,
Oh,
and the
okay.
true crime. Yeah, I
Yeah.
hope.
Yeah, because like that, I would not know.
Laura is somebody that I've always stayed away from. Again, I stay away from a lot of people for reasons. And Laura's one of those people that I've always just kind of kept my distance from ever since the first comments I heard. Her first shenanigans that I heard were just too much for me, and I've always just stayed away from her. So I can't really speak on anything that has to do with her other than her going live streaming the other night. That was pretty funny.
Okay, Kit Kat. Not our Ziggy. A different Ziggy.
No. I think it's a dog that they're talking about. I think yeah. I think that they're talking about a dog of Laura's.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Okay. Oh, Will, I can't wait to see it.
Oh, I see what they're saying. Read Angie's comment if we want to say that out
Septic
loud.
Eye, I want to give you a link. Septic Eye, because I want to speak with you. You know, like I'm trying to understand everyone's side. But they said that the judgment and virtue signaling here is awesome. I often wonder if these same people speaking had their history examined, would they be so verbal? Well, listen, I think we've all been in I'm a recovering drug addict, so I've had CPS, I've had all kinds of my history examined. Trust me.
I use my phone. Go and look me up, baby.
Bye, Miss Christie. Have a good day, sweetheart.
I mean, I don't lie about anything that I've past. I don't have a glorious past, but I'm honest about it because it wasn't beautiful.
I'm not getting flustered, Septic Eye.
Very far from where I was.
We've come a long way. We've all come a long way, and that's all that matters. We've changed. We've cut. My son is 26. He's about to have my beautiful grandson, but yes, I know how it feels to have your whole history. I mean, your past brought up to you. Yes, I have had CPS in my life. I've had family that have came and wanted to know what the fuck is going on. So yeah, I get it. But I mean, Angelo, come up here, please. Somebody. I just want her to prove everybody wrong. I want her to show that way everyone can get that good feeling back in their hearts for doing something right. You know what I mean? Because this has taken away from that. And it's so fucking sad that it has taken away from the way people feel about donating now. And that is fucking sad, It takes a toll. It definitely does, Kit Kat. It has taken a toll. Hey, Ash, the entitlement on the internet is astounding. No doubt. No doubt. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all not hear me?
I can hear you.
No, I can hear you.
Okay.
I'm just reading comments.
All I see is a bunch of assumptions, unverified assumptions and opinions. Okay, Septic Eye. We can say that about the others. If you want to side this up and divide the down the middle, then we can say that about both sides, sweetheart. Their assumptions are coming from what? Unverified fucking facts. Like where are your facts coming from? That Diane is a scammer or a thief? Has she ever stolen money from you? I doubt it.
I don't think we've made accusations, though. I don't think we made any assumptions.
No, we haven't made any accusations. That's just ridiculous. I don't think they're trying to say that. History on this platform has proven time and time again that you can never fully prove anything ever. There will always be three sides, and no one. Right? There's the truth, a lie, and then there's their side, her side, and then the truth. That's what Roy said.
No matter what you do,
Angelo, you have a link in the DM if you want it.
please come up, Angelo. I need my sis Nancy. Because I mean, everyone needs to voice their opinions. They're, you know,
Right.
we're all going to have opinions. We're all in exactly, Liza. That's what I was just about to say. Hey, you live and learn. Hey, baby. I mean,
But
I know people don't like me.
As far as everybody having a history, everybody has a history.
Right.
I mean, that's a given.
Hmm.
You wouldn't be living if you don't have a history.
Oh, yeah. You're true.
Well, and nobody,
So I
White
mean,
Avatar.
nobody
Who are
has
you
lived.
calling White Avatar? White Avatar. That's exactly what I'm saying, Diane. There is no proof. Tucker, same thing. No proof. What I see is simply
it's
your opinion.
because
Judgment.
your picture's not, Mandy. It's because your picture's not up there.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I'm sorry. Okay. Well,
We all completely agree with that.
hey,
It's
Lavender,
all an
baby.
opinion.
Hey, can you hear me?
We
Yeah. Okay.
judgment to go off.
Well, that's okay,
Uh,
Angelo.
Let me put an avatar for you, Septic Eye. I'm gonna put an avatar just for you. Okay. Shit.
Can I say something real
Well, I
quick?
mean,
Go ahead, baby.
Okay. My career has been in criminal justice, so you have to have facts before you accuse someone. So
Hmm.
my whole thing is whether she did it or whether she didn't, what bothers me is if you were in a court of law and some of the people that are on here, like very hardly accusing her lately, that have channels are known scammers. They've been caught in scams. So when you go up as a
Exactly.
witness or an
Mhm.
accuser of this other person, your character comes into play with what you've said. And these people have very poor character. So there hasn't really been any evidence she hasn't shown anything to say that she did it, and she hasn't shown anything to say that she did, produce it. However, the people getting up and accusing her have shady backgrounds. So that's my problem. Give her a chance to produce it. And I know they said it's been going on since September. I'm not really sure about all that. I just know that it's my understanding that Corey bought it up. And I can understand there's people on here I don't like. So if they started telling me you produced this and that and they had nothing to do with it, I might hold back just because I'm thinking, bitch, you're not going to tell me what to do. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
so that
And
might
at
have been
this
how
point,
it. Hello?
Mandy, you muted.
hang
Did I
on.
lose you guys?
There you go. You're back, I think.
Okay. At this point, would it do her any good to show anything? Because people are still going to call it fake.
No.
Any receipt she shows, some people are going to call it fake. Let's just be real here. Because they
Well,
hate her, but out of their hate for her, or the dislike or whatever you call it. And I'm freezing. That's why I'm shivering out. Sitting outside smoking. Hey, Uber. Hey, Mama.
I just stick with the whole thing that she's innocent until she's been proven guilty. And so many of the people that are calling her guilty, if you look at their character, they're guilty 10 times over. Now, some people have asked for receipts that I saw that were really respectful and just said, hey, we do want to know. That's a little different than you getting on there and just calling her a scammer and a liar,
Yes, exactly.
Every
And
day.
Uber's right. Nobody should really have an opinion until all the facts are shown.
right.
Biggest issue is
Exactly.
creators calling her a
police-
scammer, thief, liar. You don't state as fact with zero proof, right? Because that is
Right.
assassination of her character. Period.
Yes.
And that's exactly what, because I think some people misunderstood my video yesterday as saying like, basically, Diane is queen and everybody else, but no, it's exactly like you were saying. If you accuse somebody of something in a court trial, your background is going to be put up there too for everybody to see. So just remember that when you want to put accusations on somebody, all the accusations that have been put on you is going to be put on blast too. And that's what I meant. I wasn't trying to.
I agree
Uber.
with you. I watched your video, and that's exactly what I took from it. I was like, when I was watching it, yes, I agree with you 100% on that.
Uber, is saying the exact same thing that I told you guys in chat.
Yep.
It's a witch hunt.
Well, it's
told
because
you
Heather
guys
is
that
not the
in
kind
our
of
chat.
person that just shoots off her mouth. She sits back, she watches, she looks at everything for what it is. A lot of people don't do that. They just go on the first thing they hear, and then on the emotions, and just pop it out there. You know, you have to, when you're slandering somebody's character, you need to stop, sit back, and look at the whole big picture, and don't just throw things out there.
And that's what they've done. That's what they want to do.
Yes.
I
But
can't
we
get an
have
avatar up for some
we
reason.
have some of these channels that are just going after her left and right, and I'm just scratching my head thinking, haven't you guys been caught up in some really shady stuff?
Yeah, I know.
Look at the chat. I mean, look at the chat. There's, there's list of fundraisers. There's a whole list. No receipts shown. No receipts asked to be shown.
Already in trying to prove her guilty, and nobody bats an eye. They're okay with lying, aka fabricating evidence, and that speaks to their motive. And that's another thing that I said, is that most of these people that are going so hard after her, the ones that are just simply asking questions, I haven't seen them being rude. I haven't seen them being hateful. I haven't seen them do anything but ask questions, which everybody's perfectly fine with that, I think. I don't think anybody's too upset that
No,
ask a question.
yeah, I agree.
But
I don't know of anybody who's not going to be listening to all of it, and yet
what presumptions have I made? What? Tell me, Septic Eye, what presumptions have I made? Tell me. Give me a list. Do it.
right.
She has already lied and trying to prove her
Right.
guilty. And no one bats an eye. They're okay with lying, okay, fabricating evidence. And that speaks to their motive.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's what I was
Right, Ash.
because
That's
those
true.
people are the people that already hated her anyways and have a
Right.
reason to
That's
make
what
her
I
look
say.
like this.
Take your emotions out of it. Take your hate or your love out of it. And I know that's hard to do, but that's what's going to happen. You have to look at it from a different perspective, that you don't even come at her like,
Right.
You gotta look at it objectively instead of subjectively.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I've only got
exactly.
a few minutes before I've got to get back to back to my taskings here. But let me touch base on a few things. Everybody, how's everybody doing? Listen, let me touch base on a few things. So, like, a lot of people are comparing this with the Tucker thing versus Diane thing. The first thing I've got to say is this: in neither cases has there ever been concrete evidence that either person's scam. But if you were to go by behaviors on Tucker point to the conclusion that there may have been improprieties as far as what happened with the money that he was collecting. Where with Diane, and you got to take into account, I've had issues with Diane and Diane's side. I hate saying sides over my course of YouTube career, so I don't have any reason to defend her. What I will say is this: had she been transparent from the beginning, there would be just a different type of attack going on, because that's basically what this whole platform has turned into. People have an inability to subtract the emotional aspect of social media and just simply use the logical aspect. Look at the patterns of behavior. Does Diane give the patterns of behavior that Shoot the Shit gave? No. Does Diane give the patterns of behavior that Tucker gave? No. Does Diane give the patterns of behavior that Katie gives? No. You take all of those equations and you look at it from a logical standpoint, there is currently nothing that suggests that Diane didn't do what she claimed she did. Now, the fact that she wasn't transparent in whether or not she showed something down the road is only going to exasperate the suspicions on both sides. Nothing she does from this point on will ever change anybody's mindset. Whoever supports her is going to keep supporting her. Whoever suspects her is still going to suspect her. No amount of calling St. Jude is going to give you any other information other than the information that they claim that they will give you based on their policy update, which is updated in 2020. And it was updated that way because before that, people were able to obtain information, and it was conflict of interest, very much a policy violation as far as privacy rights go. And they had to update it to conform with FCC regulations. That being said, it sucks. All around, it sucks because the goal is obviously to help children. And I think predominantly most of this platform is based on trying to help one another. We've seen it time and time again when the platform comes together to help a person in need. Sides are erased, people's hate is erased, and everybody comes together for the right reasons with the right intention. I think that if you get to a point where you believe somebody is not doing what they claim to do, and you make your opinions known in a calm and orderly fashion, if you can't have an open discussion in a calm and orderly fashion where you're not getting blocked and muted and everybody's throwing all these insults and hurls, then you have to reevaluate where your loyalty lies. So you stop giving money to that person and you give it directly to the charity. That is the only way to ensure that you know for a fact that your money is going to go to a charity. That is my logic and my reasoning given for today's YouTube channel. So yeah, I have my little things I do with Corey and all these people. It's just because it's mundane to think that you can sit up there and have these hate spewing matches and presume that your point is going to come across as valid. The moment screaming and absurdities start happening and threats start happening and people start talking about people's families and jobs and careers and look, drug addictions, not drug addictions, lost babies, not lost babies, that's the moment I've checked out and I've stopped listening to either side, because at that point you're not making a logical argument, you're making a hateful one, and your point is lost. You cannot have a valid discussion with yelling and hate.
You have to take your emotions out of it.
Exactly.
Yes.
Once you
Look
drop
at
the level,
STS has lied numerous times. STS has lied numerous times about the van, about their account being hacked and stolen, $7,000 stolen by Takedown Man, about Takedown Man doing this, about Takedown Man being arrested, about their fences that they built, about the sickness of their family, about all of the things. And then they're going to sit there and be the catalyst between another YouTuber who's angry at somebody to use as evidence to prove that somebody is or is not scamming. It's insane to think that that has a valid argument. This comes down to people being able to think for themselves and to evaluate reasoned logic and look at evidence and patterns. If these people claim they've been watching these people for all these years and you don't see this pattern, then you are simply ignoring something. It is not about truth for you. It is about being on the side that you believe is going to win an argument. And the moment you've turned into that, you've already lost the argument. That's where I stand on it.
I couldn't.
Yeah, exactly.
So I got to get back to my team here, but listen, I wish you guys well. Please wear masks. Please sanitize often. Keep your food stocked for at least 2 weeks. That's about the best advice I can give you. Love you all. I hope you all stay safe. Please stop arguing with people and start talking with them.
Yeah.
Be safe, everybody.
Love you too, Angelo. Be safe. Hugs and kisses for the family. But yeah, and Angelo's exactly right. If you don't take the emotion out of the facts, you're never going to get anywhere.
No. And I know that that's hard to do.
Yeah.
But
I mean, no matter what, you always, when there's something going on, you have got to take yourself outside of the box and look in.
And I've always said that as soon as you start name calling or bringing up people's personal lives or their children or their mother, or you've already lost that fight. You've lost it. As soon as you feel the need to that level, you've lost people because they don't want to listen to that. And the people that do want to listen to that are just as nasty. So what does that mean? The people that want to listen to you spit hate and nothing but just doxing and just nothing but hatefulness, they're hateful people too. So what have you really won?
Yeah.
Even if you do win the fight by being disgusting, you still haven't won, because the only people that are going to, follow you from there on out are people that have that same mindset. And I don't want those kind of people around me. So I've been pretty lucky that, my subscribers are all very open-minded and kind people. I don't ever have to, even whenever I do get a nasty comment, I don't delete them, because you know what? If you're saying just straight up nasty things, people aren't going to take anything you say seriously anyways, because it's clear you're just being hateful. So you take care of yourself, basically.
Right.
I don't need to delete comments, or I don't need to take you out of the chat, because you're taking yourself out.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Okay, let me try to understand what they're saying. So,
hang on a second.
okay, go ahead.
Septic guy. Oh, you got to exit, Andy.
Hold on, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine. Septic guy, your opinion is not less than anybody. Anybody else?
Who said it was?
Well, he said that.
Oh, I know that, but I don't think any of us said that.
No, everybody.
What is making you feel that way? What am I saying? You're not telling me. You're saying I'm making assumptions, presumptions. What are you saying? I'm a recovering drug addict, so you shouldn't trust me. That is that is up to you. You know what I mean? You have your own choices in life, free will. So I don't know. You don't know me, so maybe no, you shouldn't trust me. Do I know you? No, I don't trust you. What do you mean? Of course your opinion matters. You can go into any chat you want. That is so 2017, I swear to God.
Yeah.
Okay, who's can't
Yeah. Mandy,
What?
you got mute. You got that.
Yeah, we're echoing bad.
Yeah. Tucker does have a right to go and talk about any topic he wants. I'm not saying that Tucker doesn't have that right. But what I am saying is people have got to realize you're talking about people who have had assumptions made towards them that they scanned a community out of a lot of money. Are you more apt to take his word against somebody who hasn't had that title put on them?
The point
You've got Shoot the Shit, who is known scammers, and they're voicing their opinion.
I gotta go out and come back.
All right.
Echoing real bad.
But I mean, what we're saying is, before you start actually listening to some of these people that are running to certain panels and saying things, you need to actually take a look at what their record is before you start, voicing an opinion that she did this and she did that.
Okay.
Well, and not to mention the fact that all we have to go off of is what we've seen of these people in the past. We don't know them in real life. We don't know them outside of YouTube. So all we have to go off of is what they've shown us. And if all you've shown us is nothing but bad things, we're going to assume bad things. If all you've shown us is good things and, being kind and helpful or whatever, that's what we're going to assume about you. And that's all we can do is go based off of what we see of these people. I mean, that's
okay.
how I get.
I kind of get what
you're saying. That it makes their opinion any less.
Of course not.
But for somebody to say to state an opinion is different than labeling them.
Right.
Okay? Those are two different things. Way two different things. You can have an opinion and say, well, maybe, this is my feeling or whatever. But to get on a panel and say, I know for a fact that she's doing this, that's not an opinion. That is an actual statement. And you have now gone from having an opinion of a situation that's happening to absolutely 100% putting that person there as guilty without any proof.
To my knowledge, both parties have made a reputation but are now labeled. So personally, I haven't labeled anybody up here.
No.
I don't know who you're listening to.
No, I don't think any of us have labeled anyone.
No.
We've given our opinions on the situation and take it as you want it. I can't explain. I really can't. I can't verbalize it anymore. Like, get in my heart, get in my head. I don't know what else to tell you.
As far as I go, myself, I don't speak for any of the other three ladies up here. In my opinion, do I think that this Diane has done something like this? No. That's my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
How do I base my opinion? Off of the character that I've seen from her in the past. That's what I base my opinion on.
You can be.
Now, as far as Tucker goes, my opinion, did he wholeheartedly take money from the community? Yes, he did. But he did it in a way that covered what he was going to do in the end. That's my opinion.
I don't think the word scammer out of any of our minds.
Now, did he take money from the community? Yes, he did. And he even admitted that he took money from the community. In the end, he did come forward and say, yes, I did do this. But I did this in the beginning.
Why would he be? As for Diane, why would
And putting Diane and Tucker in the same light is two different things. You can't put both of them, lump them into the same thing. You can't. And that is my opinion.
Yeah.
I think it's gotten to the point. Am I still echoing? Because someone
no, you're good now.
Okay, good. I think at this point, it doesn't matter what we say. If you don't 100% agree with the person, then they're going to pick. I mean, literally, I guess my words have been picked through. This whole conversation has just been picked through.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. Use your own minds. And I don't know. Like,
you say
tomorrow, Diane is supposed to show proof. Tomorrow, there's this huge thing going on. She's going to show something. So can we all just give her a chance? You know what I mean?
That's my.
That's so wrong.
My point.
And that's what I said. I'll give her that. I will give her, I hope tomorrow she comes out and says, bam, here's this, and this. And there are still going to be people that don't trust it. I get it, whatever. But I just hope that there is something there that says, look, I did what I said I was doing. Because nobody wants to think that, nobody wants to think that she did anything wrong. So I just hope that she does. I hope that it can. I know it won't end it, but I hope that it can at least pacify the people that were kind of on the fence. The people that hate Diane, they hate her. You're not going to change their mind. Period.
Yeah.
And some people, it's too late. It's too little, too late, and I get that too.
Mm-hmm.
If she would have shown receipts the next day, it would have been too little, too late. So it is what it is. If
there's no winning here. Right. There's just
side at all.
Some people you cannot please.
No.
I'm married to a Scorpio. My husband's a Scorpio, Tracy.
But
like
did you guys also pay attention to the timeline that this was all brought around?
hmm
Because at first, before the whole St. Jude thing came around, it was they were
the
going
septic guy, I
after.
think you're Tucker. Just come in your real account. For real. I'm
Yeah.
sick of this trolling shit, dude. Come on, Tucker. Don't
Yeah.
listen. We've been friends for a long fucking time, and if you have to come and talk to me with a goddamn troll account, then that says a whole lot about you, not me. Okay? Because the septic guy, you've been around for a while. Yeah, and I've seen you in many chats this morning. Come in your real account and come at me real, or just shut the fuck up because I'm sick of it.
Especially since nobody's crucifying Tucker here. Nobody is.
Nobody's crucified him. You know, he did it to himself. If anything, he left his friends behind to have to pick up his mess. How do you do that to somebody? Come on.
Yeah.
He changed his channel name about 5 times. Who does that if they're innocent? That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't, even so, we didn't crucify him. I don't think we said anything even that bad.
Absolutely not. I would never do that. Never.
Right. We said that he's not a bad man. He's not. He did a donation. If we wanted to call him a scammer, we would have said he didn't do fuck. He said he was going to. He took off with the money and fuck you guys. That's not what we said. So you can keep twisting words because that's basically what you've been doing. Twisting our words
the whole time.
To say we have not made assumptions about anybody. We have not. I mean, all we can go by is what people have shown us, and that's what we've said. All we can go by is what people show
their character
of themselves.
The fuck,
right?
Don't you understand about that?
So we have not.
We don't
tried
really
to crucify
know each other. No.
And if you feel hurt,
exactly, Liza. Go lift 50 pounds of dog food today and put it in your fucking Kia. Okay. No, septic eye. Come on. Don't even start. I don't even know you.
Yeah.
But you have to come in as a troll account. This is, that's what I'm saying. Like whoever you are, you're not in you're in a whatever you call it, alt account.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of questionable things like, okay, lift 50 pounds of dog food after you just had a heart transplant,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, call me a bitch. I don't know.
What I was saying was, if you remember, the first thing that they went after Diane and Wendy for was the wish list. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
And there was a big thing about the wish list, and I didn't even get into all that because it was stupid. Diane, Wendy, Brandy, they were doing a wonderful thing. They were trying to help people out with the wish list. And of course, somebody else had to come in and try to ruin that for them. Well, they continued on with their wish list. It was a success. They were talking about doing it again next year.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, because it was a success and it didn't tear Diane's channel down, and it didn't get to Wendy, and it didn't get to Randy, the next thing came about St. Jude. And now
it's always something. Always something.
With the St. Jude thing, you've got an entire community. Actually, how many different communities going at each other now?
People that we don't even know. Like, coming out of the woodworks, man.
Exactly.
Where have all y'all been this whole time? Like, are you just fucking 2-year long lurkers or what? Yes, Mr. Chi-Chi, we see you.
So in the end, whether she does come forward with receipts, and do I believe she will? Yes, I will.
Exactly, Tracy.
For me, even if she doesn't come forward with receipts,
Mm-hmm.
It will never ever end. With the
Right.
receipts or without the receipts,
That's
this
my
will
point.
never ever come to a complete stop.
Nope.
And the whole
All
point
of it's
of the
funny.
fact, the whole point of it is, it was to go at Diane. It was to try and do what they could to tear her down. They have
Right, that's
tried
what I
so
say.
many different things to get
Take
at her, to tear her down.
Right. Take your
And
hate out of it.
I
And
mean,
then
even coming at her with her own family members,
it's
she still
disgusting.
stood strong. Still
Mm-hmm.
stood strong. This was the only thing that they had left to come at her with. And the
I'm
only
gonna say
thing that
this.
they have created in doing is causing several different communities to divide and
Yes.
go at each other, is the only thing that they have succeeded. That's it.
That's all. Discord. That's all. And I'm gonna say this. Diane could do like Tucker did and just fucking up and I'm out. You know what I mean? So let's
Yeah.
give her a chance. And, tomorrow comes and we never know. And there you go. That's my opinion. It's just, I don't know.
Exactly.
And Septiceye Tucker has used that name before. I'm just saying they can't take their hate out of it. That's all. It is Ash. Yes. That's why this will never end.
Yeah, it's never going to stop. It will never, ever end. And Ash is absolutely right. If you can't take the hate out of it, you're not going to have an open mind. That's the whole point of looking at something, is having an open mind.
Mallory tried to use the analogy. What if someone went in front of a judge who's asking for proof and you said, listen, nothing I show you is going to change your mind, so I won't show you anything, but it's not court. Hey, Angie J.
Well, using
the
whole premise of being in front of a judge in a court,
just showing evidence.
Obviously, the jury has never been to YouTube. Because no matter what you show anybody on YouTube, there's never going to be a handful of people that are going to believe what you're showing them anyway.
That's right. Well, let Larry talk to Monchichi. Welcome to the drama community. Yeah, that's what I mean. I have no reason to take up for Diane. I had no reason to take up for Tucker, other than how I feel in my heart, and that's what I'm going by. That's all. I don't know what else to say, but this isn't court. They can't demand anything. Besides, Mallory is biased, very, very fucking biased. No one has ever
Mallory
said
is, given the fact she is friends with Meatball, and we all know where Meatball comes from. So, I mean, that's a given.
Right.
So,
well,
I mean, I don't know what, at this point, was Diane wrong in not being transparent when it all started? Yes. She very well should have been. And more than likely, she'll be the first one to tell you that she was probably wrong with not being transparent.
Right. In a court of law, the people accusing her of fuck, what is wrong with my... All right. Is that better?
Yeah, you're better.
Yeah, I agree,
All right.
Ash.
in a court of law, people accusing. That's what I mean. Lavender, come on, please tell. That's what I mean. When you accuse somebody of doing something, don't you have to come with some proof yourself that they did it? Like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
where's the
Before the
proof?
DA will, before a DA will even pick up a charge, they have to have proof that someone actually committed a crime.
It's called evidence, right?
Exactly. Yes.
Right.
I just don't get it. Like,
And I mean, the whole point of it, another thing that I saw, the whole point of their premise that she's scamming is because she claims she fundraises. To be a fundraising channel, you have to go through not only get the proper proof of what you're going to be doing and go strictly through YouTube, and then you go through the organization that you're going to be fundraising for, because you're going to want to put their logo on your channel because that's who you're fundraising for.
right.
Diane has never claimed to be a fundraising channel. Does she? What she gets on her super chat? She says she gives to St. Jude. She's not a actual fundraising channel.
Wow.
And that's the one thing that they keep saying, that she claims she's fundraising for. No, she's not. Now, on her Teesprings, if you go to her Teesprings and look at it, there is the logo for St. Jude on her Teesprings.
Right. And would she present that logo on her merch if it wasn't legit?
Right. She would not be able to.
Right.
Well, look at how many times they've told people this isn't your job or you haven't done something. That person goes up, goes through all the trouble of getting the evidence, puts it up, and then they go, whatever.
Right.
You put that person through all this crap and you never really cared in the first place. You were just trying to start shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's exactly right, Lavender. It's their live streams. Look at all the fucking live streams. Sorry, I'm cussing. Look, that live stream after live stream. Have you monetized your live streams? Did you have super chat on during these live streams when you were talking about it? I'm sure you did. Come on, people.
And the saddest thing about this all is a lot. If you watch Twitter or even other live streams and stuff, and you listen to the subs, most of the subs are saying, we're tired of the nasty drama. We're tired of the doxing. We're tired of people using people's families. We want to have fun. We want to have fun.
Yeah.
And it just, and I know this is the drama community, but you can have drama where you throw a little shade and you don't have to go over the line.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. I mean, when I used to go live, y'all, on my little 1,700 sub channel, people would come in my live streams. There'd be like 20, 30 people. They loved it. Y'all loved it because there wasn't, y'all would listen to me being a goof fucking ball. And that's all, and people have came to me in DM saying, we missed your live streams because it's just, plain and simple. Just, hanging out. They missed that. We missed that. I'm a sub. Fuck, I create, but I'm a sub too. I missed that too. I have not typed in so many chats because it's just, you might get doxxed. My husband got doxxed. What the fuck? He don't even have any social media. The man uses a flip phone, for crying out loud.
Or you disagree with one little thing and you get attacked by 100 people for having a different opinion. Nobody's allowed. Or you go in a chat that somebody doesn't like and they attack you for being there. And it's like, last time I checked, I was grown. But I do remember being a teenager, and I know when you went to a party, if there was one person there that your friend did not like, you did not leave the party. You just stay away from that person. I mean, come on now. Now it's different if they're on there and they're absolutely dragging your friend, then you leave or whatever. But I don't get the mentality. And then if you don't like somebody, you go out of your way to make everybody hate them, even if you have to make up stuff to manipulate their feelings towards that person. It's just crazy.
See, like Ash said, I've seen chats literally sharing Diane's personal information like it's candy. It's disgusting. See what I mean? This place has
Yeah.
turned into a shithole, literally a shithole. You know, and that's sad.
I almost wish that the drama community would split, and the people that want to do like just mild drama go one way, and they say, look, if you're going to be in our section, that's
Yep.
fine as a creator, but the minute you dox or the minute you cross whatever line this is, we're freezing you out. And the same
That's
thing
right.
as a sub.
That's
If you
what we're gonna
behave
do
that
down
way,
here.
we're freezing you out. Go away. Go to another
Yeah.
community. We're
Yep.
not going to put up with it.
Yeah.
Because that's what you would do in real life. If you had somebody that was that toxic, you would say, I'm not dealing with you. Go away.
That's
Don't come
exactly right.
over. You're not invited to my house. I don't want anything to do with you. Goodbye.
That's right. Well, I heard somebody say yesterday, it was a really good point. Your friends your true friends will never be a burden to you. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like
Yep.
they
Right.
just won't. None of y'all have ever been a burden to me, you know, and that's why I'm still here, because you're going to run away from someone that's a burden. You're not going to stay around that.
No.
Exactly. Or bring you into all kinds of crap. It's like when you were growing up, your parents said, stay away from the troublemakers. I don't want
Yeah.
you around that particular kid for
Yep.
whatever
they used to tell
reason.
my mom, don't
When
pick and you can't pick and choose my friends. Well, she had a good, theory there.
yeah, I
And
mean,
that's
if you look back, it plays out throughout your life. Yeah,
yes.
if you put yourself in bad situations with bad people, you get
Mhm.
pulled in the mix. And let me tell you something. I cannot tell you how many people I know that are in prison because a car stopped in front of their house. Their friends were in that car and they said, come on, let's go party. And then they do something illegal, and that one person was in that car and had no intentions of doing wrong, but was in the wrong place with the wrong
At the
group of
wrong
people.
time with the wrong people. Yes, I've been there, Lavender. I've been
I-
there.
I know.
Except
I
the guy.
dealt with an inmate that went in prison when he was 17, and he got into a car with his cousin and his cousin's friends. Two of his cousin's friends were gangbangers, and they did a drive-by shooting and killed someone. That guy did 25 years starting at the age of 17. When he got out, the poor guy was sitting in orientation. They were talking about cell phones and all this stuff. He didn't even know what a cell phone was.
Oh, God bless him.
I mean, his whole life was gone because he got in a car with his cousin, and he was 17.
I have a question. Wasn't Diane and Tucker both doxxed by this guy Stellar? I'm just asking. Well,
Yeah.
you should already know that, Septica. I think you know
Exactly.
that.
You already know that they both
Identify.
were. And just like Tracy said, most of Tucker's information was wrong.
Yeah, that's the truth.
So you already know that.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you wouldn't have asked that question.
Exactly. You're not playing with stupid here. Come on. I think y'all think that just because of our Southern accent, but don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
They were threatening to SWAT Diane, and not one person on that side said a thing. Tracy, where?
Oh my God.
I heard that too, but I don't know where.
I've already told my cousin that's a sheriff, listen, I'm a YouTuber now, and he already knew. He was like, girl, be careful. And he said, they took my number. They'll be calling because I can't have that. I have 2 pit bulldogs in my house. One is 16 years old, and I have an autistic brother-in-law that if the law came to my house and swatted us, it would blow his mind, and I can't have that. So yes, I did call when this shit went down with Mama Beth because she has my information. I had to. I'm not putting my family at jeopardy, and if I have to leave this place because of that, I will for my family. It's just not worth it. I'm not going to get swatted. Oh, crazy Daisy. I hate it. Can you please stop that? Listen, Septic Eye, listen. I'd never said that I said Tucker has used that name before, and there was other people in the chat that have seen Tucker use that name, your name before. So sorry for my, whatever. Sorry for my ignorance.
See, and if somebody even suggests swatting or anything like that, I think they should be froze out completely.
Yes,
Just you're gone.
absolutely.
Go
That's what I
somewhere
mean.
else. Take
Right.
your trash somewhere else.
It was Shady
Right.
Booty. Shady Booty. Are you kidding me? Shady Booty said that she was going to swat. Oh my God, no. I can't believe that, Ash. Shady Booty, really?
And the
Oh
only thing
my,
we have to be careful of now is we know somebody's out there making fake accounts.
yeah.
So that's another thing to remember too. If you see somebody in chat, like
Mhm.
somebody made up Mandy's and then somebody made up makeup Mandy's and then
Maybe,
somebody
yeah.
made up Sally's, and we know how Sally behaves too. So if
Right.
you see somebody acting out of character, maybe check and see if that's
And we
not
know
a
Makeup by
troll
Mandy
account.
would never. That's right. We know Makeup by Mandy would never ever go and say the things that I've seen that account say. I've blocked it from my thing, but yes, and I reported it, and it's still around. So you just have to, like Lavender said, absolutely. We know, so you have to use your common sense.
Yeah.
Because
See.
it's getting so septic, and it seems like it's the same
Mhm.
people, you know what I mean? It seems like it's the
Mhm.
same
Right.
people that are, I call them electricians, they're wiring stuff up.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. To keep it going, because this gives them life. That's what I was trying to say
Yeah.
earlier. This type of shit is giving so many people life. It's pathetic. It's taken away from the important
Well,
part of it.
didn't
Yeah.
Meatball say that she'd made up account about you because it was fun or something? Wasn't it something like that she said?
Yes.
I
Yes,
mean,
darling.
how
She
Yeah.
said
does
that was
She
just
made
for
how
the
does
accounts of Randy and the fake account, the PayPal, I guess, is what
of
she
my,
was talking
of my
about.
husband.
She never said the PayPal, but she said the fake account of Randy and Mandy.
And
But
then that
that's
Smokey
just
put the damn thing on a video. So my husband's name was just blasted. And he's never had, I'm telling y'all, when I say he uses a flip phone, he uses a fucking flip phone. This man doesn't know how to use a touch screen, nothing, He's never had a social media. I have never connected him to any of my social media because he doesn't want no part of y'all.
Hey Sin, I hope you're feeling better.
Yes, I told her that earlier. Bless her heart. I have a clone. Luckily, I hardly go anywhere, and I'm wrenched. Tracy, Stewie, somebody was looking for you earlier in the chat. They said they got something for your ASS.
actually that was Tracy.
I thought it was. Okay.
Hey Tracy, I found him.
There's Stewie. Oh shit. Gloves on, y'all. Gloves on. Don't take the gloves off. Of course it
Well, I'm
does.
still pissed at Stuart because he said that he was going to start doing movie night, and I watched the movie and I was all excited, and now we don't have movie night. Just
Oh,
saying.
come on. We need a movie night. Stewie
That
hates me, but I think he would let me watch a movie. I think he would. I don't know.
I
He
was
hates
so excited. I was like, that's going to be so much fun. Get us away from the drama. That would be
Right.
so cool. I watched the movie. I didn't like it, by the way, Stuart.
Oh, yeah. Nobody attacked Jenny. Listen, I'm going to tell you something about Jenny Jen Jen. She means well. That's all I'm going to say. She does not mean no harm, no foul. She means well. That's it. End of. You know, she means well. If she had Tucker on, it was for a good reason. I promise. There's no reason for us to attack each other at this point. We're all
No.
basically a group. We're all a family. We're all one big happy dysfunctional family at this point. I mean, why attack each other? It's not going to
Plus,
get you.
look at how many people are on edge because of COVID, losing their jobs, being
That's
unemployed, being sick, and all that. It's the time to like get people's minds off tragic things
right.
and hurtful
Yeah,
things and just have fun.
yeah, yeah.
And people that wouldn't normally behave the way they do are behaving in different ways because things are going on in their life just because of what the world is doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not attacking shit. I'm voicing my opinion, but she can keep her wrench. Oh, did she take your wrench, Stewie? I'm sorry. I'll tell her to give it back to you. I have hate for nobody. Oh, see, and we are all going through stuff. I mean, and like Lavender just said, we have to just be here for each other because damn, we're all we got, really. You know, we can't go anywhere. I go to the grocery store once a week. That's it, and I'm at home the rest of the time because you know, you can't go anywhere unless you're an asshole super spreader that don't
Yeah.
really care. I can't stand those people. My cousin did that. He thought that he only had to quarantine for 5 days. I blessed him. I mean, I fussed him out good. Ugh.
I had family that did the same thing to me. That one person even told me that I had kept testing positive over and over, and that person messaged me and said, "You know, they're just using you to pad numbers." And I was like, "What?" And
Oh,
they're
Lord.
like, "They're using you to pad numbers to make it look like there's more active cases than there really are." And I was like, first of all, nobody asked me to retest. I made the decision I will retest before I go around anyone. I will
Mhm.
have a negative test because they're like, "No, once you had it and your symptoms go away." Well, let me tell you something. I quit having symptoms 2 months before I tested negative. So
Mm.
that is not true.
Wow.
So and,
Life
and so
perplexity.
my answer to him was, he was one of my brother-in-laws. I said, "Well, you know what? I've been wanting to get out of the house, so I'm going to come over to your house and I'm going to make sure I give you a big kiss because I've sure missed you." And his answer
Right.
back was, "I got to work all week."
Oh,
Uh-huh.
I bet. He's busy.
Yeah.
He won't be
Mhm.
there all week, girl. Oh, Lord. Not calling someone out that's threatening to swat. Yeah, I can't believe that Shady Booty did that. I really am shook over that.
That's
Yeah,
terrible.
Well, whatever. We're not asking for Tucker to be on our side. That's an issue. Tucker will never be on our side, y'all.
no.
He turned his back on everyone. In my opinion, okay? That's just my opinion that he turned his back on. I mean, me and Tucker have we've like DM'd and hangouts no less than I would say about a month ago because I've lost my other hangout, so I had to start a new one. I have nobody on it now, like literally nobody. Um, Vinny G's on it. That's about it. But
Yeah.
like uh, I've lost everybody because I lost my old phone and I had to start new hangouts. But Tucker and I have to, well, you know, we spoke and he was, you know, he always assured me, you know, that things were squared away and, you know, they were legit and everything. So, I mean, I don't have any hate for Tucker in my heart. I don't. But just the way he did things, he left and just went incognito and he was changing his channel name. To me, that type of action shows like it just that's guilty to me. I don't know. That's just me.
Exactly. I mean, you can only go by behaviors.
Right. That's what I mean.
So,
Yeah, Mandolin, when that Flip Biscuit came in her chat, she didn't even know that was Tucker. And I could tell when he came on that she was not, she didn't know what to say type thing.
well, yeah, she would be shocked.
They're demanding wrenches show our bank accounts and background checks. Oh yeah, you know they wanted me to show like whatever to prove that my husband don't have a PayPal. What did y'all want me to show? Like you know what? You want me to show his bank account? I doubt it. He
That's
has one.
ridiculous. Oh my
It's for
God.
his brother. It's for my brother-in-law. It's for his check, you know, to be deposited into. I don't understand, you know, what y'all want from somebody to prove their innocence when everybody was thinking that I got a PayPal for Mama Beth, and then when I didn't get it, you know, I proved that I don't have a fucking PayPal. Then it went to my husband has a PayPal. What sense does that make to anybody? Like, if I don't have a PayPal, what the fuck makes you think my husband's gonna have one? And then she went on to say that he would do it behind my back.
Yeah.
Y'all, we're right here in the same fucking room together. I have a small 1,200 foot, 3-bedroom house falling apart. I live in the ghetto, whatever. I love it. Get off of me. I love my old house. But you know what I mean? Like, we can't. Oh my God. So I feel, Diane, like I feel her like y'all wanted me to prove something I couldn't prove. I could not prove to y'all that my husband doesn't have a PayPal and that I didn't collect any money from anybody, much less Mama Bear.
Yeah, I can't deal with that one. I've never cared for that one, but I try to be polite, like in chats and stuff, but that's one I've never trusted is Meatball. Never. But my take on her whole psychiatry thing or whatever it was you're not my psychiatrist, so I don't give a shit. Now, if you're my psychiatrist, I want to see some proof.
But
if you're not mine, I don't give a crap.
It's all Stewie's fault because he wouldn't take that damn gift card. When she tried to give it to him, she said she pulled the names out. Oh, Stewie, you get a gift card. And he said, hell no. And then LaPouf said, hell no. Give it to Mandy. I was like, oh, God. So it's Stewie's fault. Hashtag Stewie's fault all day.
Yep, Stewie. Stuart did it.
Yeah. Somebody, damn it. Oh, God. But I was new, y'all, then. And I'm going to tell y'all now, nobody ever, don't give you, if they're coming at y'all saying they're doing a giveaway or whatever, y'all better make sure y'all trust that person, because don't ever give your information for any reason. I don't give a flying fuck if they say they're going to give you $5,000. All you got to do is give them your name and your paper. Don't do it. It's just not worth it. Or you better check before you do it. That's all I'm saying. Because I gave my information to someone I don't know for a $50 gift card that never came. Okay. And the only reason I was aggravated that it didn't come was because, listen, I just gave my information to a complete and total fucking stranger for what?
Yeah.
So, yes, I was aggravated. But not because I didn't get the fucking $50 little Amazon gift card. Fuck that gift card. My point was I just gave my information for no reason. That was the aggravation, and that was all.
What made me laugh about the whole thing was she tried to say that you was extorting her for $50.
No, I would have took her for more than that. Believe me.
I mean, come on.
Stewie said next, right? Buy me my
that's what really I laughed so hard I almost peed myself on that one.
I almost want to make a video for like new people, excuse me, new people coming to YouTube. I want to say, y'all listen to me. If somebody comes at y'all with a giveaway or whatever, if y'all do not trust that person, do not give them your information for anything, because there are people out there that'll say, I'm going to send you this just to get your information.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But what wasn't it Shoot the Shit that put a bounty on Steve-O for his information?
Yes, $100.
Yeah, it was Shoot the Shit. Because I went into Steve-O's chat and told him I was going to sell him out for a case of honey buns.
I remember that. Oh my God.
And I don't even have Steve-O's information.
What gets me, a lot of these people that are on here threatening people and stuff, I think if you went and you knocked on their door, they'd probably answer it with an oxygen machine and a walker. But they've been threatening to kick your butt and all this other stuff. And you knocked on their door, that's probably would be the case. All I can say is I'm from East Texas. Roll up on me. Roll up on me. Because I've had one person threatening to whoop me for several months now, and I play the tape to my friends, and they are literally rolling in the ground. They're like, does this person know you? And like one of my coworkers, I played it to him, and he was like, well, that person's fucking brave, because I ain't playing that game with you.
Right.
But you don't roll up on people in East Texas.
No. That's like rolling up on somebody in the ATL. I don't think you want to do that. I just really don't. It's called the Dirty South for a reason.
We pass.
Oh
Don't
yeah,
bring a knife to a gunfight.
that's exactly right.
Exactly.
9mm right beside my bed right now. I wish somebody would. A special pizza, an actual pizza die, 3-inch deep dish pizza full of meat. Now you're making me hungry, little
Mhm.
Larry.
That's right, Stuart. You better behave or I'll roll down 45. You know I'll roll down 45.
What is it called?
Yeah.
We have I-20, like we call the interstate I-20 or I-85. I-85. We only call 911 for cleanup. That's right, Ash.
Exactly.
Oh, I
Go,
got
Exactly.
go get them out of my damn yard. Go get this blood
Uh-huh.
out of my driveway. Oh
well,
God.
well,
Yeah.
little Larry, I'm from East Texas, born and raised. So,
I thought you were further south than that, Lav. I did. I did.
um, I haven't. We have another house outside Austin, but I'm from East Texas.
Oh, okay. I love Texas. Everything is so big in Texas. We went to Texas. We went to Oklahoma to see my aunt, and we went to Texas, and we got to go to Austin, and the buildings are just huge. You just look up, and you're just surrounded by the biggest bill. And Atlanta is fucking crowded. You know what I mean? But Atlanta is nothing compared to like I think it was Austin. See, I was like 11 years old. So, but we went to the grassy knoll, where
Oh,
JFK
you were
was
in
shot.
Dallas. You were in Dallas then.
We traveled. Yeah, we went all around. My grandparents took us, and it was that was probably my favorite vacation because we didn't really get to go on vacations a lot. Listen, I grew up poor, and so when we got to go to Oklahoma to see my aunt, that was something else. And little Larry, you have I-20. That's cool. Hey, hello, Starlight. I'm from your area. Whoever just said that. Oh,
No,
she's from East Texas too, like you, Live.
I was up
I
in
believe.
Dallas working, I guess about 4 or 5 years ago, and my boss was with me, and we were at one of the jails, and he made me get up on the roof, and this jail's a big skyscraper, and then wanted me to stand on the ledge, promised he would hold me, and I was like, what? And so I
Mm-mm.
did it, and he was like, can you see the grassy knoll? And I'm like, I can't see shit, get me down. And he was like, but that's what people come, and you can see. I was like, get me down.
Oh, my grandpa had all these theories, and we'll have to talk about it in private because I'm just not even gonna bring. But yeah, that's so cool. Everything's big in Texas, and that's the truth. I live just outside Phoenix. Everyone carries. Oh yeah, in Arizona, yep, you can believe it. And I want to say this before, like I please don't take my words for like I'm taking taking Diane's side or Tucker's side or where I hate them or I love them or whatever. Don't do that. Have your own opinion and don't hold me to like, oh, she just defended Diane. Well, okay, yes, I did because I've never seen her do anything like you know that they're saying she's done. So, what else am I supposed to go by? Don't hold it against me is what I'm trying to say. Let's don't hold each other's opinions against each other. That's got to stop.
Yeah.
We're all grown and we can make our own decisions.
See, that's the beauty of having a large community of different people. It's different
Hmm.
opinions. Um, when we start
Right, it'd
taking
be
other
boring if
people's
we all.
opinions and holding those opinions against them and wanting to spew hate because they have an opinion about this or about that and it doesn't agree with you, it would
Mhm.
be a very boring place
Yes, it would be
if
boring as
we
heck.
all thought the same way.
Exactly.
290 is bad, Stewie.
I enjoy other people's opinions. Why? Because it gives me a chance to look at something from their perspective and maybe
Yeah.
learn something that I didn't know in the first place.
Exactly.
Oh, and I
Like I've
love to
learned a
clean
lot
house and
today.
listen to live streams. I love it
Oh,
when
me
everybody's
too.
just having fun. And I'll clean
Yeah.
house and I'll get so much work done.
Oh, me too. That's what I just put a live stream on and like trying to think of somebody's live stream that would be popping and just be good, y'all know what I mean, like a good, like this one. I would have this one going and y'all just be talking and I'd be just cleaning away, and you're right, Lavender, getting stuff done and having a good time. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. People are just like losing the reasons that we're here, y'all. We're all here because COVID. We can't go anywhere. We got either go to work and you come straight home, or you go to the grocery store and you come straight home. We're all so hurt by, we've lost loved ones to this stupid fucking shit. And, I'm like, fuck cancer, fuck COVID. You know what I mean?
Exactly. It's been a rough year.
So, like, the best we can do, y'all, is at least come on YouTube and have a good place to go and make it a good place for other people. I don't want to get emotional because y'all know I'm a fucking crybaby, but you know what I mean? Like, this getting ridiculous when, Shady Booty, I love that girl. Like, I had her on my Twitter and everything, and they're telling me that she was going to dox Diane and shoot the shits chat. That breaks my heart,
Yeah.
I think sure it was her first though, because we got so many troll accounts.
Well,
right.
yeah.
That's what I mean. It's probably not even her, and
Starlight, thank you.
Thank you, Starlight. I'm glad. I was going to tell you that, Dragon Lady, before we came on, like, let's try to give them a good place to go. I'm going to share it in, this Discord I just joined, and, just let's have a good time and be able to, everybody come in with their opinions. I love that, and not get attacked, because that is getting so fucking old. That's why I don't type in chats, because like Lavender said, you will be attacked by 100 people if you, say something they don't agree with.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
That's just not cool. Like, I'm going to dox you because you just fucking agreed with somebody that I don't like. Where do you get that from? Where does that mentality come from? I don't understand it.
Daisy,
I don't get it.
Dallas is nice, Daisy, but it's dirty. Fort Worth and Dallas have lots of traffic, and there's parts of Dallas that are so dirty. If you really want to enjoy Texas, go to the small towns. Go through the stuff like that.
City.
The small.
Is there a town called Brick City? Brick City or Brick Town?
There may be. I've never heard of it though.
It's like a college. I know there's a lot of colleges there, but it's like a college city. My stepdad had to go there and do some work, and he loved it. It was just like they had, hangouts, hole in the walls, and he had a good time. He said that was a good little town to be in.
Was it maybe Georgetown?
It was, I could have swore it was called Brick City or something like that. Something with bricks. Something. I don't know. I'll have to ask him. I'll ask him when I talk to him. Nothing more dangerous than women thinking. You got that right, Stewie. We're all menopausal and shit, or if you're not menopausal, you got PMS. So
Fredericksburg is beautiful. Frederick,
of course, Stewie would
that's
say
one
that.
of the nice places to go.
Stewie's brave saying that, seeing as how he's in a community of nothing but women.
He's a little brave ass. Stewie, I'm gonna tell you something about Stuart. That's a brave little fucker. That's why he's got thug life, because he is a thug. He's brave. He gives no F's, and I love it. I love him for that. I respect Stewie for that. He's shown, a lot of good character around here, and whether you agree with him or not, you still gotta love him, because he keeps it real.
Fairfield is pretty too.
He just did a video.
Hopefully
Stewie.
Here in the next year, I think Stewie said, he's going to be up my way, and he's going to visit with me and Reeks for.
Oh, that'd be cool.
While he's here.
That'd be really neat. Y'all have to go live.
No, I'm not going to do that unless Stewie says, okay.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean.
Stewie has always
to show these people that say, "Oh, we never meet each other." Well, guess what? Pirate came right to my house. I mean,
yeah. Stewie has always had his anonymity with his little icon.
Oh, that's
Um,
true. That's true. I wasn't even thinking
and
about
I
it.
I would not put him
That's right.
in a picture or on a live stream unless it was okay with him.
What is a wood burger? What is a wood burger? Chi. What is a wood booger? Y'all try to say that 5 times fast. Wood booger. Wood wood booger. I'm trying to say wood burger. Oh my goodness, y'all. Well, y'all, as far as my house, thank God I have not heard anything back from them. I did look it up. They can't evict us until September, so I'm not sweating it. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah,
I mean, we're in a
like I
pandemic.
said, that gives you guys time to actually
Right.
look at options
Exactly.
instead of being rushed.
But I'm going to tell y'all this. Somebody said immediately people were saying, let us help you. Let us, start a PayPal and let us help you move. That made my heart swell. And I want y'all to know that I love every one of y'all for that. But we got it. Listen, we got it. That's not why I'm in this community. I'm here for just the love, really, and the drama. But
But I mean, what people don't realize is if you take out the drama and actually get to know a lot of these people, you're going to make some fabulous friends.
Yep. Absolutely.
Mandy and I have been best friends for almost 5 years now.
Yep. And I would be at her house right now if she needed me. And Lavender, same way. If I had to, drive my little old Infinity that's falling apart. Stewie, I need your help. My husband has a motor mount that's broken and he's like confused about something. But anyway, I tried to walk away because listen, I said the day that I get doxxed or any of my family gets doxxed, I'm out of here. Yeah. So when Mama Beth did that, Irish, you know that I was gone. But Lavender, I couldn't leave because listen, I've cried with you, Lavender. I've, Pirate and Rainbow and Pearl and all everybody, Angelo and Nancy. I can't just walk away from y'all. You know what I mean? We've built that, what do you call it? Camaraderie. Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
And
we've become so close and intertwined with each and every one of us. I mean, they call all of us the ship, but what they're not really looking at is the fact that all of us have come together. It's a melting pot of so many different people.
Right.
We've actually intertwined. We know each other's lives. We know things that other people wouldn't know. We're actually more than friends. We've actually are a family.
Yeah.
When one of us hurts, we all hurt. When one of us is crying, we're there to support that person. That's how close all of us have become over the years.
Oh, okay. Kit Kat. Oh, Monchichi, I'm going to tell you something, Monchichi. After I did that, my back, oh my God. My neck, my back, it all hurt for days. I'm too old for that anymore. I can't be twerking for y'all. I did it that one night. And listen, I didn't even get no appreciation for that. So kiss my butt.
I gotta owe it to Mandy though. At least she tried it. If I tried it, I'd pull a hip out.
Well, I've always been a dancer. I used to do like hip hop dancing and stuff, and I used to break it down, y'all. Me and my sister we would make up a routine in 10 minutes, and I mean, people would literally in the neighborhoods we lived in, they'd be like, teach us that dance and stuff. We were those girls. We thought we was the shit, and and I'm like, I can't be doing that no more.
Mm-mm.
I looked at it. I looked at the video. I was like, oh Lord, I look crazy.
Munchichi, you need to go to Bragg Light if you're up around that area. You need to go to Bragg Light. Let it scare the pants off of you.
I will lead you to some good twerkers. How about that, Mr. Chi-Chi? You better not tell Mrs. Chi-Chi, or maybe she might want to watch too. You never know. Hey, up, Kit Kat says Stewie is an asshole.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you, Mr. Chi-Chi, appreciate it. Well, I'm glad somebody did. Oh my gosh.
I remember when Stewie was the biggest troll around, and I really thought that he was Carlos too, but I was wrong.
You know, I have thought so many people were Carlos. That the Carlos legend goes like this. It started out just maybe like it was like 2, maybe 3 Carlos Martinez's, and the real Carlos had like, of course, 50 million accounts, or 5011, like the pirate says, and then people started cloning it, you know what I mean? So now there's like 1,000 Carlos Martinez resurrected and stuff. It's crazy. So that's the Carlos Martinez legend. That's funny.
Yeah. You have the original Carlos, and then you have 40,050,000 babies running around.
That's right.
I hope he doesn't have to pay child support for all them.
Lord, I know that's right. Do y'all go to the links that Carlos puts out? I'm telling y'all, he has put me down some rabbit holes. But now I'm going to call Boston girl Bridget out, or brown eyed girl, because she has got me down a rabbit hole that I am just like, this girl puts y'all. This girl, she calls herself Miss Passion. And now she's got that boy, Byron, chilling with Byron or whatever, Byron Music Production. Y'all remember him?
Oh, yeah.
Byron.
She's got him living with her, right? But this girl, she gets, and Boston Girl, she made a fucking video. It's fun. And Stephanie D, she makes videos about it. They're funny as hell. She gets those grills for your teeth, like a kid, like out of a gumball machine. And y'all, she wears them doing a video. And you can tell by the way she talks, she's like, having to hold them in her mouth. It's funny as hell. Oh my God.
I'm gonna have to go look because I love watching stuff that makes me laugh.
Yes, it is funny. I mean, she had Byron dancing. Oh, good grief! Go away with that loud. Somebody's got a 4-wheeler out here, y'all. But I told you I live in it's the hood, but it's in the country, so it's like a little bit of everything. But this is funny because like they do diss track, right? And it's funny. Lavender, I'll send you the links, but all you have to do is go to Bridget's Brown Eye Girl's channel, and you'll find them. But I'm like, damn it, girl, you done got me down a rabbit hole. But at least it's comical. It is hilarious.
I followed Uber the other day, and it was a autopsy or something. I was like, good God. What kind of crap are you into, Uber?
Oh Lord. That's funny. Well, I guess Optic Eye left. Well, I'm
some people
sorry
only want to be
if I
around
offended
for
anybody.
Yeah, they only want to be around when you're arguing. And the funny thing, nobody over here was arguing.
That's true. No. I was like, what do you mean? Stephanie D is your cousin? Oh my God, Crazy Daisy. I watched that video she did last night. She is hilarious. She made a rap like song back at that Miss Passion girl. That's funny. It's just so funny. Oh, I'm thankful for those type people, though. You know, it.
Oh, goodness. Well, I'm going to have to get off of here and finish up a few things. And I'm so glad you guys came up.
Thank you.
Lavender, you know you can come up anytime. Anytime.
I am always running around chasing chickens and horses and donkeys. But I'm always listening. I'm lurking.
You could take us with you chasing chickens. You know, we are the hen house.
Oh, that's right.
So-
Oh, I got a rowdy bunch of chickens right now.
Oh, Amanda, thank you very much. And thank you for coming.
Bye, everybody.
We will see all of you again, hopefully next week. That's barring real life doesn't get in the way. Love all of you guys very much. Take care of yourselves. Be safe.
Yes. Safe.
Mandy, thank you so much.
Oh, darling, I love you, sis. I
And
love you, Lav.
hopefully, beyond hope, all of this will clear up and
That's
our
right.
communities will finally go back to being whole again and not screaming and yelling from across the fence.
Oh, prayers for Kit Kat's mama.
Yes,
She
prayer.
had a total knee replacement. Got home yesterday. Yeah. Well, we love all of y'all, every single one of y'all, even Stuart. All right.
Yes,
And y'all
even
have a great
Stewie.
day. Yes.
Yeah, love you
Lavender,
guys.
I'm so glad you came up, sis. I'm so glad, Lavender. I love you so much. I love you, Dragon Lady, baby. And I'll talk to you later, okay?
All righty.
All right. Bye, y'all.
Bye.